Hi guys, it's Mew2king, and we're going to be going over all the stages in the game right now, and we're going to be telling you the differences on them, but really, which ones should be legal for a tournament, because that's what a lot of you guys care about, right? So, I'm going to be going through them all and telling you which ones should and should not be legal right now. But before I do, please take 5 seconds of your time to click subscribe and click on that bell icon to stay notified of more future videos, and check the YouTube description as well. That said, I'm going to get right into this content. Alright guys, conveniently, they have the upper left corner matching the upper left corner and so on and so forth. For example, SpongeBob stage is the upper left character and the upper left corner, and then Patrick, the next, and then Sandy, and so on and so forth. So it's a very, predictable flowchart for the most part. So it's pretty easy. So I'm going to just go in order just like that and go through all the stages. I'm going to tell you which one should and should not be legal and why. And a lot of time it would be kind of obvious. So if you're interested, you could see here. Alright, so to get right into it, press start, and as I said, upper left corner, this is obviously the SpongeBob stage, Patrick, and so on and so forth. And so I'm just going to select it. Jellyfish Fields. This is the Smashville of the stages. Kind of like Smashville in Brawl and P+ and all these other games where it has the moving platform, not like the Frozen platform, because look, it would have the Frozen platform on the other stages. Like on an Ultimate, it has the Frozen platform in the middle, just like that freeze frame right there. But here you have the one from Smash 4, P+, and from Brawl, where it has the moving platform. And this is a really good stage. I think the ceiling is kind of like average, if not slightly above average. It's pretty much your standard stage, average in size, just average across the board. Maybe it's very slightly higher ceiling, but it's pretty standard across the board. I would say this is pretty much the standard stage. Almost definitely going to be neutral. Not very much else to say. This is very self-explanatory, and with that, I'll just move on. So next is going to be Patrick's stage, and that's the second stage. It's the Flying Dutchman ship. To get right into it, this stage clearly not going to be legal because it has walls, and you can kind of run away, but the main reason is for the walls. If it didn't have these walls, it would be like, could be like maybe okay, but look at this. I mean, like, this is the layout right here, all these different little platforms right here, but right here, it's like, see, look, like, you could just use this to tech. You could literally just live for long periods of time. Or like, oh, let's say you got a lead in a certain area. You just want to go down here like this. Oh, well, I'm just going to sit here and tech. Or I'm just going to camp, and I'll just be over here. There's probably going to be strategies where you can, like, tech. Unless you can, like, tech endlessly, you could have to tech for a long time. And then there's, people hate the slants. Oh, no, a slant. Oh, no, I'm scared of the slant. So for those 2 reasons, I'd say those are the main 2 reasons why this wouldn't be legal. Other than that, you might want to consider it, but nope. As it is, no. And next, we're going to have Sandy's stage. Sandy's stage is Glove World. You guys ever played Glover? Let me know in chat if you ever played a game Glover. Anyway, so this is the stage. It's like kind of like a carnival stage. And oh boy, slants galore. Smash Queen's going to hate this. Floating platforms, slants. Let's check this out. Down here, you could go here. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, and then this thing can hurt you. This thing can actually, 15 damage. Do we really need to say anymore, or do I need to get hit again? I think I made my point. Next, we're going to be having Aang's stage, Western Air Temple. This stage, I must say, is a really beautiful stage, and it's really cool. So let's take a look at it to see if this has any competitive viability, because this stage would be really cool. However, can you imagine this on a competitive level? First off, you're camping over here. Yeah, come try get me. Yo, try get me, Aang. Come on. Well, I'm over here now. I'm over here. Oh, I have the stock lead. Time's running out. Time's running out. Come on, get me. What if you're slow? What if your character's slow? What do you gotta do? What do you gotta do about this? TikTok, I have a small % lead, but guess what? I don't have to interact. I just need that lead. Oh, well, you get the idea. I mean, you're not a small amount of interactions over a period of time. You could see how that wouldn't be competitive. But maybe doubles, though? Maybe doubles fun? I mean, what do you guys think? Doubles, no? Doubles, yes? Doubles, yes? Doubles, yes? Doubles, no? Okay, come on, it's such a cool stage. Look at it. It's so cool. Next is Tough Stage from Avatar, called Amashu. This is kind of like Aang stage in a way, where there's like all these platforms that you could like jump on. Obviously, people are not going to like this legally, but this does look like a really cool and fun stage. You get some good vibes from it. Got this over here, platform down here, then here. But you could see how on a competitive level, you could probably just run away from that. Look, you could see this. Even though it's in the background, you could do this. And look. Oh, you got the little friend here to beat you up. Yeah, that's what everyone wants. I wonder if it goes on both sides. Why don't you just jump over to it? Ah! Why is that? That's trickery! So why is that not? Look, doesn't this kind of look like... This is clearly in the forefront, but this is kind of like a little bit in the back. It's kind of little in the back, right? And that could hurt you, but then what's this? What is this nonsense? Next, we have Harmonic Conversions. This is the FD, or Final Destination of the game. The flat stage. You all know it. It's in every single Smash game except Smash 64, where it's only at the end of single player against Master Hand. But in every other game, it's a legal stage in every other game. This stage is actually really wide. I think the ceiling is very slightly below average, like very slightly. But look here, you could see. So right here, this is how wide the stage is. It's a very wide stage in this game. It is wider than usual, and the ceiling is either average or below average in height. So on this stage, you're gonna get like a lot of kills in the sky because you're so far from the ledge. So you're gonna have like the upwards kills a lot and stuff. Obviously, this should be legal because it's one of the standard stages. You know, a flat stage is obviously kind of fair. You wouldn't want that to be the only stage, of course, but this is definitely one of the legal stages. It's a flat FD stage, you know. In my totally unbiased opinion, so it's a great stage. Next, we have Ness on it. Oh, I'm just kidding. I meant Lincoln Loud on the Loud House. So, this is basically Ness on it. They have the yo-yos, everything. They totally wanted this to be like Ness. But no, I mean, maybe Nickelodeon copied off our friend. Who knows? Anyway, so this is basically on it. And, yeah, let's look at this real quick. You got this. You could go here. You could go over here. This fence doesn't even protect you, even though it looks like you wouldn't be able to run off here. And you have this, and then you have this. You can camp over here. You camp over here. And then there's this thing. This is literally on it. It's on it. And you can camp over here. This is the least legal stage of all time. Next, we have Lucy Loud on Royal Woods Cemetery. Now, this stage is kind of like a small Final Destination, and at first I was thinking maybe this could be legal, but unfortunately there's one little part of the stage which kind of ruins that. I think this could be a great stage normally. However, there is a part of the match where you see, like, when the match begins, there will be a part where, like, the grave comes out from the bottom, and it not only places a wall, but it starts to hurt you. So I'm going to see right there. And that, if you're standing on it when it comes out, it actually damages you. So it literally will just, look. Oh, no, get out of the way. No, you stupid dumb idiot computer. Dumb idiot computer, I hate you. You're stupid. Now, you can kind of see when it's coming out. But yeah, anyway, just take my word for it. That thing actually does hurt you, and even when it doesn't hurt you, it clearly creates the wall, which gets into trouble. So I think if they have like a hazards off version of the stage, this could be competitive. But I don't think people would want to like have a fight where, oh no, that thing totally, the character who needed time to set up now gets a free setup, or they're stalling, or just whatever, you know, and then damage for no reason. This can't be legal with this here. However, I do think if the creators of this game do make a version of the stage with hazards off, I think the hazards off version of the stage could be legal. So that's my opinion of that. Next, we have Rooftop Rumble, which is Leonardo's stage. This is a stage which is really, really wide, and it has one main platform over it. Kind of reminds me of like like a really big Smashville in Ultimate, or like Yoshi's. Kind of reminds me of Yoshi's Brawl, doesn't it? Like imagine Yoshi's Brawl, in an Ultimate, but imagine it like without the slants, and it kind of gives you the same vibes, you know. It's kind of similar to that, and it has this wall here, right? And you can do the wall jumps. You can like do bam, 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 you know, and stuff. You can do stuff like that. So that's always a thing. Can you stop? It's going to come back. And then the ceiling, I think you can get some sky kills here too, because you can use this platform, and you can use it. If from the ground, it's not easy to get sky kills, but from the platform, it's easier. It's much easier. So yeah. But overall, I think this is a pretty good stage. It's pretty straightforward, pretty standard. I think this should be one of the neutral stages. Next, we have Sewer Slam, which is Michelangelo's stage, the other turtle, possibly a better one. So this is a really tiny stage, and overall, I want to say that overall, I think this is a pretty good stage. However, there's one particular part of the stage which is not quite as good, but I think it can still be acceptable. So there's one part of the stage where the sludge is gonna move you around. Watch right here, bam. See, it's moving me. So, as you can see, that's not really, like, a huge deal. Like, it's about as big of a deal as the Smashville moving platforms, you know? But, like, watch. Imagine you're being, like, at some part of fight, and it can kind of just mess you up. Like, it does on this side, too. See? It moves them back. So that's all it really is. It's not really hurting you or anything. And, obviously, it'd be nice if you could turn that off. But I don't think it's so big of a deal that it shouldn't be legal. Also, there's areas where you don't... Like, right there, you die a little bit sooner than you will on the average stage. So you can't go quite as deep for the edge guards, depending on the situation. But, like, it doesn't make a big difference. It's just very, very specific situations. Overall, I think this is a really solid small stage. and it should be either a starter or counter pick, in my opinion. The sludge is very minor, and I don't think it, while I do think it should be able to be turned off, I don't think it's so big of a deal that it shouldn't be legal. I think it should be either a starter or a counter pick. All right, and now we have April's stage, or Michelangelo's, based on if they messed up on a YouTube video or character select screen, whatever. Technodrome Takedown. Now, this stage is going to be clearly not legal for like a singles turn, and you're going to see why in a second. It has these platforms all over the place, and watch. So, like, it looks like at first, it seems like, oh, it's a small FD, that's nice. And then, okay, this platform, all right, you know, that's okay. And then the platform's moving, it's like, okay, that's fine. But then you have this, and then, see, this platform over here, and then now the platform's moving, and then that platform's moving, and it's like you could just see, like, and what if a character finds out a way to, well, what if I you know, like, and you're a slow character, and like, oh, maybe it's not unbeatable, but you can like waste a lot of time very effortlessly, and you get the idea. This obviously is not legal. Come on. Next we have Space Madness, which is Ren and Stimpy stage. So I'm gonna just let chat decide. No, chat. What am I, a Twitch streamer? I'm gonna just let the YouTube comments decide if this should be legal. Let's just observe the stage. Let's just observe. I'm not gonna say anything. Is that a pillow? Oh, I lied. I said something. Oh, water. Oh. Food. Yum. And now I'll decide what the rules are based on what more YouTube comments agree to. Now we have Powdered Toastman stage. Powdered Toast Trouble. All right, this stage looks really interesting. This is like a kitchen. I want to see what this is about. So, have you ever just fallen in a kitchen sink? Were you ever just super tiny? Oh, cereal! Is that life cereal? Life cereal! I want to eat it. No! Let me eat it. Get out of the way. I want to eat it. Oh! The cereal killed me! The sink killed him. Oh! I'm dead again. What's over here? Wait. Stop it, Powder Toastman. I mean, the other one. Oh! Oh! What's over here? Oh, I could go here? Oh! Eggs. Oh. I'm thinking this might be a starter. Next we have Zim stage. Urkin Armada Invasion, a.k.a. Battlefield. So, Battlefield actually has a slightly higher stage and a bigger total stage than you normally expect. This is a very giant Battlefield compared to what you're used to. Like, you usually don't see Battlefields quite this big. However, at the end of the day, it is Battlefield. The platforms are higher than you're used to, and the ceiling is a bit higher. Stage looks pretty cool. It's not really distracting or anything. Overall, this is very clearly, you know, it's Battlefield. I mean, Battlefield's always going to be legal, obviously. So, as it stands, this should very clearly be legal. So, if you just look at it. And the ceiling, as I said, is just very slightly higher than usual. However, of course, you know, you can use the platforms to get closer to it. It's not as bad. Yeah. Legal stage. And now we have Cat Dog, which is Cat Dog's house, which is part bone and part fish. I don't know how they made a giant bone or a giant fish, or how the cat didn't want to finish eating the fish, or the dog eating their bone. It's like a gingerbread man not wanting to eat his own house. How could he stop the temptation? Is that what you guys were thinking of? That's what I was thinking of. I'm not really thinking before I speak. I kind of just speak and just let the words come out. Showtime. So yeah, right here, honestly, jokes aside, I don't think the stage is really that bad. Because look, even though there's the platforms up here, the stage is like pretty small and you can't run away. This is going to be like a really controversial opinion. But I think it's not out of the question to be counterpick. Now, I know that most people are going to be like, oh, ban. I mean, you know, it has the wall and stuff. And I'll admit it is a little weird on this ledge because, like, look, right here. It's not really as obvious where you're going to be. It just looks kind of goofy. But it's not really that bad. And normally you could be like, oh, well, I just can't run away. But, like, then what? Then you're cornered. Like, you're cornered right after that. I really want to see what the YouTube comments' opinions are on this. Because I feel kind of mixed on this one. Normally I have, like, it's, like, obviously ban or obviously not. But this is a situation where, like, I know how people work. I know people are going to say, oh, it's uneven and slants. And they're going to say, see, uneven and slants. And they're going to say, no, no. So I'm totally expecting this to be banned. However, I think it's not out of the question to be a counterpick. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. So it's going to either probably be a counterpick or it's going to be banned, most likely one of the two. I would vote counterpick, and I'm expecting most people to vote ban. And next we have Reptar Showdown at Teeter Totter Gulch. So let's get right into it. And you're basically on a swing set. And then there's the super dangerous quicksand question mark. I mean, is this really like a showdown? I mean, what even is this? Like, where even are we? I mean, this seems like Teeter Totter. Like, look at this. We're very clearly in a kid's parking, in a kid's area. Like, look, yeah, kids are supposed to go here and swing on a horsey. Can you get out of the way? I'm swinging on. I'm swinging on my pony. I want to swing on my pony while eating cereal. Oh, okay. So this other Reptar won't let me swing on the pony. So I'm gonna go over here and play with the other swing sets. And then, oh wait, look at this. Oh, everything's a ledge. Wait, this. Oh, I like this. Oh, yo, this should be a starter. Yo, this should be a neutral. Oh, but wait, what if he downers me? Do I die instantly? Wait, how far can I go? So this is another situation where I think I'm gonna let the YouTube comments decide. I mean, we all know that, you know, all these ledges and going into stage, that's kind of hype. The planking, the ledge grabs. Can you name more hype words? Now we have Nigel Thornberry stage, Wild Waterfall. And Nigel's a super funny character due to his moves. He just does an animal. But we're not talking about Nigel and how funny that character is. We're talking about not about Falcon or Eagle Diver. We're talking about how this stage is kind of wacky and kooky. This kind of reminds me of like remember the DK stage in Brawl where it's like Rumble Falls. It was Rumble Falls where like you have all these platforms up here, and it's like and it kind of gives you like Rumble Falls vibes. But come on, let's look at this for a second here, and then we could go down here. Oh, wait, the water. I can't swim. I never learned to swim. Oh, and I just start up here. Now, this stage does look super fun, but at least as far as singles goes, I think for doubles, I honestly think for doubles this would be really hype, personally. Yeah, like doubles fun. But for singles, I don't think people would want to lose the lead and then get camped by a faster character. You know, you could just imagine how much you could waste time. Doubles, maybe though. Would this be fun doubles? YouTube comments. Would this be fun doubles? Let me know. Give me an honest opinion. And now we have Helga's stage, Traffic Jam. This stage, even though we're on a bus, it kind of gives me the vibes of what's it called? The Cat and Falcon stage. The where you all know all the cars. It's kind of like Big Blue. It's kind of like the Big Blue stage. When you're here, oh yeah, this is totally Big Blue, dude. Look at this. They totally got the idea from Big Blue. Oh, the car. Oh, the car's hurting me. Oh my god, if a car crashes into me, I only take 10 damage. Ugh. Yeah, so that's what this stage is. I mean, I think you get the idea. I don't think people want to just get hit by random cars and this. Can you imagine how, like, getting a lead and then one person just waits over here? And then it's like, oh, come get me if you can. And you just... There's probably so much crazy stuff you could do. It'd be fun to see how the meta develops on such a stage like this, but I don't think anyone's going to want the meta to develop on a stage like this. So, you get the idea. And now we have Danny Phantom stage, Ghost Zone. So this stage is quite interesting because when I looked at it and got the first impression, I was thinking, you know, this could be legal. This could be a counter pick or starter. I mean, you do have that slant. Oh, no, a slant. Oh no, it's the perfect height for this particular projectile. Oh no. But I was thinking this could be like a starter or counter pick originally. That's what I originally thought. Even though the scary slants, oh no, the scary slants. But, and think of it, it's basically Kalos with like, it's basically kind of like Kalos with the moving platform and the small slant here. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's fine. And if this is the only part of the stage, I would say it would be maybe a counter pick. However, it has this up there. Look at this. These walls. There's literally, you could have these stupid little ceilings. These things could save you. So you can die. You can indeed die at the top middle of the stage. At the very top or the sides. But you could also just be at like 200% and then still just like tech on those things in the upper left and upper right corner and then survive and live. So that is literally something that I've seen that happen once. And because of that, I cannot justify such a stage. However, if they were to give a, how do you say, hazards off version of the stage, even though, I mean, I guess you consider these hazards and the other parts not hazards. If they were to, like, make a hazards off version of the stage where they remove those two platforms, or just remove those sections anyway, I do think a stage like this could be illegal. However, that does require them to make a version of the stage without this. So it really comes down to that. As it stands, with those things in the upper left and upper right corner, I cannot justify such a stage. And now we have Oblina. Her stage is the dump. At first glance, this kind of seems like a harmless, innocent little Final Destination type of stage. However, there's very many variations of this stage, which I'm going to be showing you in quite a second. The stage does change quite a bit. At first, it's like FD, let's rumble, let's fight, right? It seems like that's what it is, right? But it's not quite like that. So look, see this? Look. You have these things here. So okay, you know, that's one formation, you know, that's not too bad. You know, this I could kind of vibe with this, you know. That's not a big deal, but you know, there's more, so let's just wait because there is indeed more. So I think you're gonna find some of these interesting. So whenever the next form comes out, oh, here's the next form. You have this stuff on the left and right here. On the left and right, you have these, and then you're on this. You could of course jump through it, and that's the second form. I think this stage is honestly pretty fascinating, but I don't know how the community's reception to it will be, especially considering a little bit of randomness to it. Oh wait, is it random? And then, of course, you know, this one is only that platform there. You know, this gives me the vibes of, like, remember the hero stage in Ultimate where there's, like, a bunch of formations and it's kind of randomized? I actually, to be honest, I don't know if it's randomized or not. I didn't test this stage enough to know. Oh, and then, of course, then there's this. Right here, you can't jump through this. See, you can. So imagine, like, you could get circle camped here. But there's also one where there's, like, a giant car in the way or something where, like, you could clearly just, like, waste someone's time and, like, stall a timer on certain parts. These cars just look so familiar. Oh, here we go. Here's the car. And then this car, you can't jump through it. You can camp here, but they can't get to me. So this is literally just, oh, when this part comes out, you just stall them. And they can't really do anything. They have to wait. And I'm safe on this car. You can't do anything to me. Ah, fudge. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Here is all 20 stages that I've seen so far in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Let me know what you guys think of the stages. Which ones are your favorite? Which ones should be legal? I'm also going to have another video in the future where I'm going to go more in-depth on the stages and the stage stats and all that stuff when the time comes. But I just wanted to show you guys, hey, new game. Let's check out all the stages and let's get this rule set going. Let's see. There's some that are very clearly banned, some that are very clearly legal, and some that are like not quite as clear, and some that would have a lot of potential if slightly modified, you know? And then there's singles and doubles and all that stuff. And then there's the stage stats, which I haven't even gotten into. I'm going to get into all that in the near future. But for now, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did like it, please share it. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon. And before leaving, just know I also do coaching sessions for this game in Smash on Metafy.gg if you want to either play with me, practice with me, or just to get coaching and training and stuff to improve. I'm also going to be doing stuff like that. And check the YouTube description for more future content. I'm going to be having a lot more Nickelodeon and Smash vids in the near future as well. So, that said, thanks for watching, guys. Look forward to a lot more content, and I'll see you guys next video.